Good evening, and welcome to the 2020 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by our school faculty for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you, especially in these trying times, of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members for many years, and tonight's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations and serve our school and community through many activities, both within our club and as individuals. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NHS members. It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Beaver Local Chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. The officers of the chapter will each light a candle and review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with the chapter president, Delaney Connor, who will speak on scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can only be acquired in one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. As James Russell Lowell once said, "The riches of scholarship, the benignities of literature, defy fortune and outlive calamity. They are beyond the reach of thief or moth or rust, as they cannot be inherited, so they cannot be alienated." I would now like to introduce Emily Miller, our treasurer, to speak on service.
Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and the talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. Dr. Dorothy Height once said, "Without community service, we would not have a strong quality of life. It's important to the person who serves as well as the recipient. It's the way in which we ourselves grow and develop." And now I'd like to introduce Lauren McCarty to speak on leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffective without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. A quote by Jack Welch reads, "Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others." Thank you. Our next speaker is National Honor Society Vice President, Miss Riley Britt.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. A quote by John Hammond says, "Character is the real foundation of all worthwhile success."
I now ask the current members and new inductees to raise their right hand and repeat the pledge after me. I pledge to uphold
I pledge to uphold
the high purposes of the National Honor Society,
The high purposes
of the National Honor Society,
to which I have been selected,
to
which
which
I have
been selected.
I will be true to the principles for which it stands,
I will be true to the principles for which it stands,
and will maintain and encourage
and encourage
the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
At this point in the ceremony, current members will be recognized and receive their honor cord. They will be receiving these at a later date. I will now read the names of our current senior members: Emma Bowling, Riley Britt, Jackie Chen, Madison Klein, Delaney Connor, Samantha Dickey, Brianna Hanlon, Emily Howe, Teddy Kinsey, McKenna Kyler, Jackie Lynn, Lauren McCarty, Jordan Mick, Emily Miller, Brandon Morgan, Justice Parker, Sadie Potts, Olivia Prince, Jenna Ricardo, Alexis Sell, Madeline Smith, and Lauren Thomas.
I would like to recognize our new inductees. They will be receiving their pins and signing the register book at a later date. Our new senior inductees are Paige Adkins, Kaylee Black, Heidi Bach, Sarah Harold, Emily Hassan, and Emma Staley. This year's junior inductees are Nathan Barber, Izzy Breyer, Michael DeBoard, Carly Furman, Gavin Gamble, Ashley Hall, Orion Kolkowski, Jeremy Moore, Aaron O'Hara, Brooke Schwerha, Israel Sluter, and David Spencer.
And now, please welcome our principal, Mr. Jim Ricardo, who will offer congratulatory remarks to the new members.
Good evening, everybody. This is by far my favorite ceremony because of the 4 pillars. It took more than good grades for our 22 current members, 6 senior and 12 junior inductees, to be selected this evening for the National Honor Society. In addition to scholastic achievement, the students stood out among their peers because of character, leadership, and service. All of these 4 qualities are important, but not one more than the other. These students were chosen for this honor by a panel of teachers that dig deep into a student to choose only the most worthy. NHS is the most holistic, well-rounded award that you can earn in high school. You have to be a well-rounded person for induction into this group. My message to you, members, this is just the beginning of your young life, of accepting responsibility, promoting leadership, and helping others. It's not the culmination of those efforts, but in fact, the beginning. but it's kind of like preaching to the choir here because you are the kids who know what leadership means. So I would like to thank you for all that you've done and continue to do for the Beaver local community. You are the ones teachers and students seek out when they need good things done. It is with great honor that I speak to the students and families in attendance this evening. May your lives continue on the same positive, successful paths that you have chosen early on. Thank you.
Thank you all for attending our NHS induction ceremony. Congratulations to the new inductees. Under normal circumstances, we would hold a reception after the ceremony, so please take a few moments this evening to do something a little bit special together. But before we leave our gathering tonight, please join me in applauding all of our new Honor Society members. Thank you. And now I hope everyone enjoys their evening. Good night, and we hope to see you all very soon.
Thank you all for attending tonight.
Thank you, Mrs. Farmer.
You're welcome.
Good job, kids.
Congratulations, everyone.